In this video, we're going to look at another way you can use color to kind of give it interesting looks, to give a gradation, kind of do whatever you want with that. So the first thing that we're going to look at is we're going to take these two squares. Now I'm going to duplicate them because I'm going to show you two different things. The first thing is we're going to go to Object, right? So actually before that, what I have is I have two squares, right? One is a yellow, one is a red. So I want to show a gradation of color between these two. So I can go to Object, and I can go to Blend and Blend Options. And then what I'm going to choose there is I'm going to choose Smooth Color. So what it's going to do is it's going to blend the color across from yellow to red and do OK. Next, you need to go into Blend Make. And there it blends that really smooth color. Now you can see it's just in this kind of Illustrator application where I couldn't take an individual color out of here. However, if you go to Object, Expand, do OK, you can see, and ungroup that, you can see there's individual color blocks making that up, right? So that's one way to do it. Another way, if you just wanted maybe just a, I don't know, if you wanted just a tone of color, or you wanted to do like swatches or color palettes, right? So I'm going to grab these two things, and I'm going to go to Object, Blend, Blend Options. And in this case, I'm going to choose specific steps. I want 6 steps, so I'm going to go 6 steps between the yellow and the red, and we're going to do OK. And we're going to go to Object, Blend, Make. And there you have your blended, your little color swatches that are there. So I could go to Object, Expand, and ungroup, and now I have my individual swatches, which is really great if you're trying to create color palettes, right? So I'm just going to duplicate this red, I'm going to duplicate this over, and you can say, all right, well, what would it look like if I went to a pink, right? You go ahead and do that. So we're going to use our blend make, which is Command Option B, and there you go. So you have these color ranges that you can kind of create. You can create bigger steps, right? So we're going to go to Blend, Blend Options, and with the specific steps, instead of 6, I'm going to double that and do 12, and we're going to do OK. And then Command Option B, and there you have your different blends. So this is really great if you're really trying to think of kind of color palettes to use, and we'll get into kind of adding these into your swatches palette so you have that color palette. One last thing with the blend is we are going to take a really wide circle here, and we're going to start with our dark red. Yes, thank you. Oops. We're going to start with our dark red, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale it, right? So we're going to scale at, I don't know, let's do 60%, and we're going to do copy, and I'm going to change this to a lighter orange, and we're going to do the same thing, Command D to replicate that, and we're going to make that the yellow. Now you can see I have this kind of pool color here, but let's say I wanted to blend these. So let's go to Object, Blend, Blend Options, and we are going to choose Smooth Color and do OK. And then Command Option B, and you can see it makes it radiates this. So again, we have now a smoother color. Sometimes this is a little bit easier to use than the gradient tool in order to do that. So that's the blend option under Object. So remember Object, Blend, Blend Options, and then Object, Blend, Make.